bag because Teddy's still flashless.
Nicely done by Kellen. Gets in, gets the aggro, immediately flashes away from the knockup. It was pretty clear that Ondil wanted to try to kill Kellen.
Can they just deny Teddy from getting back to the turret? I think they can. Like, he has to just wait, and this is such a disaster. This is such a well-timed dive here.
It's also backing on vision. I mean, they know he's swapping, so follow-up dive.
No flash on either player.
No summoners at all. And now it looks like maybe Kellen goes down, but this should be 2 kills here to the side of BNK. It's a relatively clean dive, as long as they get this kill on a Diablo, which they will. Here comes Sponge, but he's too little and too late.
I think Sponge maybe could have tried to read this a little bit earlier and come up, but he's Wukong pre-6. He wants to farm it out.
Still Braum, but that is a big Tibbers onto 2 of them, and Kellen is getting pretty low, but the Galio follow-up is there. Sponge maybe in a little bit of trouble as now the taunt comes down, and Sponge barely, but he will be flashed over. And Kellen had the confidence to just go for this duo and say, you know, we could take the Rakan away, we could do something, or we could just dive you like 8 times instead. And they do have some summoners back, but it's not going to be enough as the culling rather, as Kellen goes down, is going to be enough. It's 5-0 for Diablo 8 minutes into the game, Wolf.
This game is probably over now. Because the draft,
5-0.
The draft is insane for DRX. Like, it's such a good draft, but this is the BNK way. They just do things their style. Like, I'm gonna play League of Legends the way I like to play League of Legends. Doesn't matter. And they take a square peg.
Pretty funny as well. Kellen just giving the thumbs up. He's like, you think that you are going to access this wave? I don't think so. He nearly actually kills Diablo, but I think he still will die here as the follow-up comes in. Kellen gonna pick up the kill, and I think they're just fine with that.
You don't need to watch that last one.
This time Rich smartly is gonna walk away.
It's a turret gank.
Yeah, turret gank.
Turret. And they're going to also attempt the cross map. Guess who's there? Vikla with his Galio.
Board is clear, and now he's getting a dope by quite a few many people, but here comes the Galio. It's still going to be a kill. And a nice Feather Storm to try to get away from Vikla.
Okay, that's something back if Vikla's a little bit faster with that ult. I don't think that happens.
Bunch of burst damage into Diablo. Who's going to get healed up, and now he's in an awkward spot, and Sponge is right here! The barrier comes through, but he has the damage, and that's a massive shutdown given over to Sponge. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Raptor's going to go down, and Clear is about to follow. And all of a sudden, DRX find the angle as the Winds of War look kind of silly, and that is 4 kills into the hands of DRX as they take the gold lead.
All right! Now that's the kind of...
Going in on a Sponge, actually. They're pretty deep, though, in the enemy jungle at this point in time. Tons of damage goes on a Raptor. Diablo, very nice dodge, though, as the exhaust is going to help Ondil out quite a bit and keep him alive. Now the re-engage is coming in. A Sponge is here. The flank is coming out. The Aurora can just drop the ult onto everybody. Look at the damage as they're all caught out. And Diablo, even with the amount he has fed, is not able to help out his team. Clear gets taken out. DRX.
You know, whoever's struggling is like, yeah, and now we're just getting caught over and over again.
He doesn't have his flash. He's just kind of dead. Yes, Gwen is immune for about a split second, and that's the 4th death of Clear.
I don't think there is much coming back in this one anyways for BNK. I said that about DRX earlier, but
I'm gonna wait and see.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at, Wolf.
Yahoo is just gonna delay them here. Now they are on Otacon. Some of the resistance has got shredded. Teddy has
turning onto the Galio. Vikla just TP straight into the Xayah and dies. They're non-stop. It's only blunders. Maybe this time. Oh, okay. He's charging in.
Clear trying to set up a flank potentially here, as we're just gonna cull.
Did a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. Now trying to engage on the Diablo. The flash on in from Ondil is beautiful. They're going to take down Diablo, and that's a double here on the Wukong. Sponge for DRX. They can kind of just run forward. They don't really have to kite this one out, but they are, just to play it extremely safe, and that is the play. Like, BNK's dives were great, but now, I mean, you're playing Braum and Rakan is just running all over you. As Raptor's going to go down, gets caught out. Baron is up. Could just start it, and that they will. Cyclone on the Baron, the second one.
Yeah, looks like
for damage.
A pretty easy turn here. They're missing Cyclone, but Vikla is isolated.
Yep, they still have the quickness. Vikla's like, maybe I can dodge it. Well, he did, and then he died. Do they notice that Clear has the smite? I assume they should.
They might just kill him before he can use it.
Doesn't really feel like they have. He's just kind of hanging out in the pit. It's just a flip, and it goes to Xayah. Okay. Talked
Who has
about.
Death Stance.
Oh, okay, we're going in on a Diablo. He did not expect Rich to be there as well. Galio's going to help him out, actually, quite a lot. Meanwhile, Sponge is zoned away from the fight. Big talk
Double
here
taunt
on the front line, and all of a sudden, now Yehu's on the flank. But look at Teddy, he's left all alone. He's dead. And now it's going to kind of be up to Tibbers and Annie, and, well, I guess that's enough. They have the wallets, and they just cast a couple of spells at Diablo, and he falls apart like a house of cards. Down he goes. DRX looks like they should take game number 1.
His plan still kill Teddy. Oh, no. Well, they killed Teddy a lot. They shut him out of the early game. They got him in that last fight, and he was the only gold deficit across all 5 DRX members. But at the end of the day, GG.
Thank you for that concise.
Teddy for Nexus.
Yeah, Teddy for Nexus trade. And it's not a good trade. DRX and Teddy will take that happily. They'll take down game number 1 after BNK had what looked like an insurmountable early lead. Remember, he was 5-0 8 minutes in.
He had a
5-0.
He had a BF sword, or not a BF sword. He had an IE at like 15 minutes.
Yep, 2-item Lucian at 15.
Vikla?
Well, he did miss one. Vikla in a little bit of trouble. And do we have the charm? Looks like no. Nice flash away. Vikla says, I am dead. And first blood is given over to the Ahri. So that's flash away. And now he's got the World Ender. Raptor actually in a little bit of trouble. But the flash comes in from Clear. And now the tides are turned as immediately the kill does go over to Raptor.
You know, Raptor's getting his smite back. They slow down the fight. He's able to win the smite fight to get the final grub. Rich shows up.
Here, Kellen. That is a bit of a mistake. Rich going to get a kill, and that will help him catch up big time. Clear Vikla and Kellen now in the mid lane. No Spirit Rush, no flash for Yehu as Vikla tanks up the turret, and now Clear's going to tank up the turret. Ooh, barely gets out there. And the chomps are going in, the pillar not yet used, and still now trying to turn it onto Sponge actually, and he gets the kill. Excellently done here by Clear.
There's no way he gets out, right?
No.
I thought maybe with Vikla coming up, but
Sponge was just building up the streak. Gonna keep them around. Sponge here with the subjugate, but he's always pulled back by the Rel, but now going back in, it looks like Yehu is able to pick up the kill at the end of all that after on the Deadly Flourish. Now Sponge trying to run his way out. Last shot is gonna hit him in the TP! Right on top of him is actually gigantic. Clear gonna pick up his 3rd kill.
I didn't like the play initially, but it's because I didn't know Clear was going to TP in there. As you're kind of just, if you don't have that rumble, you're kind of banking on your ult connecting. As now they're going to collapse further.
Oh boy, yeah, the charm going to land, and Vikla in a lot of trouble. The collapse still coming in, but he's tanking the turret. It's another kill for the Ahri, who we had questions about. But if you're playing like this and the team is running into you and the fights get this scrappy, the Ahri's going to pop off. And it looks like this Nico, who was just trying to ward, was just trying to be a support, you know?
You can take the Live Sandbox out of BNK, but you're out of the name, but you can't take the Live Sandbox out of BNK, like the tendencies.
Some teams just remain the same. Oh, okay, Sponge, all right. This game's getting very dicey.
This game is getting weird. We're just trading blows.
Into the Ahri, who just flashes away, including the exhaust, by the way. But the knockup comes in, and Rich gets baited big time by his teammate.
Now they just look to Dragon.
I think they will. The Redemption's going to help out on this take.
It's a little late, and the wall is out.
Doesn't really do much. Does a little bit to Sponge. Flash on in, doesn't really catch anyone, as Sponge going to be locked out of this fight, as now the Cataclysm is gigantic, and BNK, they crush the fight on the turn after they get the Otacon. And then they just kind of take it in the face of DRX. DRX, nothing they could do. They have to try to turn now with the TP coming in, but Teddy's just going to die. And this is going to be what looks to be a clean ace, as 5 for 0 plus the Otacon. BNK run away with this game.
Looks like Kellen's hitting a milestone tonight, Valdez.
Ghoulie Wall Bagel. Get all sorts of stuff. Now trying to fight back. Rich, he's got a little bit of help from his friends here, actually. They're going to take down the Rumble. It's looking pretty good for the side of DRX now. I say that, a lot of damage done to Yehu. Andel's going to find one, and maybe one is enough. Diablo, though, oh, he's barely going to get away. Diablo just walks it off, and Teddy loses his life for it. The fight is absolutely disgusting. It's all over the place, this Bagel, but it's still going to be in favor of B&K.
The one constant is Yehu is going to go down here.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
The one constant in these skirmishes, Raptor maybe?
Oh, boy. No, here we go again. It's swinging back the other way,
He
Wolf.
could not get his bagel off in that fight.
No.
I don't think he would have wanted to. Probably wants to save it for maybe the contest of the Baron that DRX are going to go for now that he has died. But he's going to need his teammates to buy 30 seconds of time if he's going to be there. And it looks like they're just going to try to push for the side instead. Rich TP's in. Vikla could just Weaver's wall over.
Yeah.
He needs to find the right angle, though.
They're definitely going to collapse here. But as you mentioned, the angle, very important. Vikla over the side. He's going to get that combo and a Sponge, who is so low. Needs a way to live here, but he's going to be shot down! And that's the end of that. Nice try here from the side of DRX, but it was desperate to begin with. And the wall.
That shot from Diablo.
Yeah. And Degon says, what is happening? Reading his lips. And that is the end of that. And probably this game as well. They're going to give the kill over to Vikla, and they'll take the Baron themselves. Ooh. He's definitely going to utilize something as, yep, just going to press all their buttons. Very easy to do exactly that as Kellen makes it look easy.
One thing we know is that Clear likes his bagels toasted. That is that. All right, now just in the game, B&K. You don't have to wipe them again. You have Baron, you got 40 seconds left, just push. I mean, Teddy's up in 25, but they're chasing an Aatrox. Maybe they can't end. This is actually kind of comical.
All right, they did it. Good job, Kellen.
Okay, they should be.
They're gonna.
Only Kellen was chasing.
They're definitely ending here. Ondil, desperation. It's just gonna look funny. Okay, Clear's getting low. They're gonna get Clear. Here comes Rich. Rich. Okay, he's dead. Empty Nexus here. They're looking for more kills. They want to get sponged. They're taking a lot of damage here from the Ahri. There's no way, right? Like, there's just no way. Yeah. Okay, the gold lead is too large. They got very low. It just didn't matter at the end of the day. And they're still going to take down the Nexus. 1-1. We have another series on our hands as B&K tie it up.
They looked like the stronger team in game 1. In game 2, they had the easier comp. They over-indexed a little bit in the early part of the mid game.
Yeah, bit of damage going in. That's going to be Diablo in a little bit of trouble. Might have to flash this one. And at the end of the day, he is not. Very nice composure there. Although I say Teddy flashes in. But no Miasma to come down, actually. Nice dodge on that one with the flash. And now the Miasma comes down to deal with the Sejuani Sponge. Very much immobile for a little bit. But now Raptor in a bit of trouble, and he will be going down. They should give this kill over to either Rich or Teddy. They give it to Rich. Rich gets the kill from the top lane, and it ends up being pretty good for DRX. He's careful enough. Okay, it looks like Ondil's gonna get it, and now Diablo's just in the front line, just dies for free. Not sure about that one, buddy. As he'll go down, and Clear at the same time is dead. Vikla chopped down, trying to TP away. Looks like he should get it, actually.
Which they didn't get also, because they gave that to DRX as they lost the fight.
Match range going on in. Rich and aggressively, and Ondil gets the kill with the redemption. Smites him from the sky, and now we got another one here on a Raptor who is just feeling kind of sad. Nice angle. Oh, but the flash on in. Teddy does it again, picks up another one. And DRX are getting fed now.
Yeah, B&K.
Throwing in an ult once again, and now Raptor going to use the disengage cone, but they get the follow-up on a Vikla, who is just the collateral damage. And meanwhile, Kellen running away is in a bit of trouble. Meanwhile, we got to play up on the top side. TP pretty far away as Vikla going to get quite low. The Realm Warp gets them in. And look at Kellen and Diablo. They could never join the fight as finally we have the ult coming out here from Diablo, but he's just being chased down by the entirety of DRX as the rest of his team is just dead. And they'll just take the magical journey over. Might as well get a better angle here onto the Zeri as Diablo says, well, I'm dead. Gets Heartsteel stacked to death. Be leashed down.
I still don't think this is the best fight for B&K, but they're going to look for Sponge.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to catch Vikla here in the front line, and finally Diablo gets like a decent ult off, but now the setup is coming in. Meanwhile, the 1v1 heavily won as Diablo going to go down here very early on, and I think that might just be lights out in this one if it wasn't already. Realm Warp coming on in, and Teddy just kind of runs at them. Down both Kellen and Vikla go, and Rich won this 1v1 at the same time. Now 5-0 and 5.
What a...
That's what he said. He said, all right, I'll send it.
He did send it.
Oh, the setup here. Oh, missed time from Rich, actually. Doesn't quite matter, though, as the root comes down onto Diablo, and he just dies. He doesn't have cleanse. And, yeah, this will be the end of the game, guys. DRX are going to take down B&K in a lengthy bout of 3 games this time around. Actually, 1,100 gold going over to clear. Meanwhile, Rich is full health, taking down the base. So yeah, this one is over.
Still 3.3k behind, but, you know, put a little dent in it, Valdez. Yeah, this one was the most one-sided of the 3. DRX's cleanest game of the series. Their second 2-1 victory over B&K will put them up to 8 wins. And they are hot on the heels of Bro.